It's a monumental task, ending decades of conflict in a country with more than a dozen ethnic armed groups, all fighting for greater autonomy and more control over the natural resources in their area. And Aung San Suu Kyi has made it the top priority for her government.
We will recognize 2017 as the year for peace and focus on holding political dialogues. In the meantime, we will also hold discussions with those groups which haven't signed the nationwide ceasefire agreement to encourage them to sign it.
That's the foundation these talks are built on, an agreement reached in October 2015. But only 8 ethnic armed groups have signed the deal. The others have been invited as observers, a status that has caused some to boycott this meeting. Although that's a tactic not everyone agrees with.
By signing the nationwide ceasefire agreement, it's open the avenue for political negotiation. So there's nothing to worry about. You should come in and sign the nationwide ceasefire agreement.
But some ethnic armed groups don't trust the military. And in the last 2 years, fighting has intensified in the northern and northeastern parts of Myanmar, at times spilling over into China. China, meanwhile, has taken on an increasingly important role in the peace process. In the lead up to this conference, a Chinese special envoy met separately with the state councillor Aung San Suu Kyi, the military chief Min Aung Hlaing, as well as leaders from several ethnic armed organizations. And China's influence resulted in 3 groups that had previously been excluded from the peace process to be invited to these talks.
They bring in the northern group here to listen, at least to engage. The engagement is very important. When without the Chinese support, the engagement never happened.
China is Myanmar's largest investor. As for Myanmar's government, it realizes negotiating peace with so many different factions during continued fighting is no easy task, and it's willing to accept help in this regard. Florence, Looi, Al Jazeera, Naypyidaw.